I want to talk to you about influence in social media and like how you're currently using social media.
I love this topic so much because I feel very passionate about using social media and not being used by it.
Yeah.
Because just like anything in life, like you can't fall behind. You can't not have social media and just say like I'm not doing any of it. Especially in what I do and what you do, it's integral. So that said, I was like, how do I make social media work for me? Because when Instagram was starting, it was like very much about fashion influencers. And I kind of tried to do that because that's what it was, that's what the platform was. And I felt really awkward. Like I was not meant for that at all. And I sat down and I thought, okay, how do I make this platform work for me? I'm going to come up with pillars. And this is what I tell everybody to do for personal branding exercises is come up with 4 pillars that you want to talk about. And I'm not saying that that's the only thing you can talk about, but it's 4 things that people are going to know to come to your page for. So for me, it's fitness, feminism, it's books. I do like a ton of book recommendations. And then I also do stuff about my work. So, like interviews, learning about guests, covering topics. And yeah, I post other things on stories, but on my feed, that's mainly what you'll see. And then my life changed when I learned this. I went on Larry King's show to talk about influence. And Larry King was such a mentor of mine that I studied for 2 weeks for this show because I was like, I need to impress him and I need to make this meaningful. I'm not going to blow this opportunity. And in this experience, I researched what the word influence means. And it comes from the word influere in Latin, which means to flow. And I read a lot of Oprah, and Oprah says, when you are in a state of flow, your personality and your purpose are aligned. And then I think, like, who do you think does it best on social media?
My friends Julia and Hunter, I would say.
To me, the first thing that came to mind was like Liza Koshy, Cardi B, The Rock. And these people are not sharing everything about their life, but the things they are sharing, they're very authentic.
Yes.
That is flow, personality, and purpose. So when I am posting, I make sure that I feel like it is in line with who I am and what I am and what I stand for. And then I never feel embarrassed by it.
At what point do you feel like you were taken seriously? Like, what was your big turning point, if there was one?
It's actually something I struggled with in my career because I so badly wanted to be taken seriously. I know this sounds strange, but I've always had kind of big boobs. And so I also think that it led to people not taking me seriously, at least in my mind. I so badly wanted to be known for being a good journalist and for being smart and to do good work. And so when I got the opportunity to move back to Chicago to do a morning show where I got to do stories on gun control and violence in the city and voting rights, I felt not only did people take me more seriously, but I took myself more seriously, which I think was the biggest shift. I really felt more confident in my skill set, which was the biggest reason I took the job. Some people thought maybe that going back to Chicago after hosting in LA is a step back, but I kind of looked at it as maybe like a step to the side to take a few steps forward eventually.